Figuring out the ups and downs in business. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I wanted to talk about the ups and downs because one of the things that I've seen is a lot of my friends that are in the self-reliance field. So for a long time, and if you go back and you watch some of my original videos, I focused a lot on almost primarily people in the self-reliance field. So people that have products and services that help people to become more self-reliant in one way or another. And in fact, I have an entire podcast that we still have episodes coming out on a regular basis over at offthegridbiz.com. It's the Off The Grid Biz podcast. Not just about stuff that's off the grid, but things that are just different. It's self-reliance based stuff. It's people that want to be different and stand out and do their own thing from a business perspective. So that's what you can find out more at offthegridbiz.com. But I wanted to talk about that industry right now because this is early 2021. We're in January 2021, and when I first began working a lot with people in that area, well, just since I had started that show a couple years back, we had a slump in the marketplace, not across the board, but over a lot of different areas, including the prepping and survival area. That was a huge slump that was happening at that time, a lot due to political situations and so forth. And right now, also due to a lot of political situations and things that are happening in the news. Everything that is self-reliance based is going through the roof. And I'd love to hear if you have a business that isn't succeeding extremely well right now, if you have a self-reliance based business, because it would be an amazing thing, because everyone I've talked to on the exact same day, I had some people that I had interviewed had an auto reply talking about how busy they were, that they had to have this auto reply on email letting people know that they probably will not be able to get back to them all that soon because of all the extra business. I have my wife was looking to order some seeds from a seed company that we've also interviewed on the show, and she said that they're falling behind, and so she was lucky that she had gotten seeds. I think previous to the election, she had put her order through. But since the election, things have just gone haywire there. They just have more orders than they know what to do with. And this is pretty common across the board. I've heard this over and over and over again. If you're in that marketplace, you're on the grow right now. Your stuff is going through the roof. It won't always be that way. There will be a time where it'll start dipping down again. But be happy that you're in that marketplace. Now, if you're in a marketplace, if you're a person like me, I mean, if you're a strategist, I'm a business strategist that plays to that marketplace. Right now, most of them don't feel like they need a business strategist because they have more business than they know what to do with. Now, there are sometimes issues where you don't know how to scale quickly enough, or you don't know where to really put your focus, where to focus your growth at, because you have so much going on. And in those situations, I can come in and be able to help. But in a lot of situations, they feel like they have so much to do that they don't have time to sit back and strategize where they're going to take their business next. Also, because of the political turmoil, people don't feel like planning because they didn't expect to be where they are now a year and 2 years previous, it comes along with strategy itself, as you know, if you've watched any of these episodes that we put out on a daily basis. So you got to be really flexible with ups and downs, and don't let the ups get you too high, and don't let the downs get you too low, and be able to be separate from your business emotionally, and let the business do what the business is going to do. But at the same time, if you're in a slump, be ready for when you're going to have an upswing, and if you're in an upswing, be ready for when it starts flattening out and going the opposite direction. You have to have a plan for both, and you have to really start thinking about this. Hopefully, you've watched some of these videos and gotten more of an idea of where you want to take your business from here on out, and kind of kind of been able to ground yourself in reality, hopefully, because it's a big piece of what I teach my clientele. Yeah, if you'd like to find out more about how you can ground yourself in reality, it really comes from perspective of stepping back and saying, okay, what's the long-term plan, 5-10 years in the future? Where am I going to take things? You can go check out my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. It's all about long-term strategy and taking things to the next level. Even if you're thinking of selling your business eventually, you'll want to check this out, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. You can find out more and get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. We'll be back here tomorrow. In the meantime, you get out there and let the magic happen.